Hey everyone, happy Holy Week, and I will be reading Mark chapter 11, which is the reading of Palm Sunday. So we're just getting a recap of that according to Mark. So here we go. When they approached Jerusalem and Bethphage and Bethany near the Mount of Olives, he sent two of his disciples and told them, "Go into the village ahead of you. As soon as you enter it, you will find a colt tied there, on which no one has ever sat. Untie it and bring it. If anyone says to you, 'Why are you doing this?' say, 'The Lord needs it and will send it back here right away.'" So they went and found a colt outside in the street, tied to the door. They untied it, and some of them standing there said to them, "What are you doing untying the colt?" They answered them just as Jesus had said, so they let them go. They brought the donkey to Jesus and threw their clothes on it, and he sat on it. Many people spread their clothes on the road, and others spread leafy branches cut from their fields. Those who went ahead and those who followed shouted, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the coming kingdom of our father David. Hosanna in the highest heaven." He went to Jerusalem and into the temple. After looking around at everything, since it was already late, he went out of Bethany with the 12. The next day, when they went out into Bethany, he was hungry. Seeing in the distance a fig tree with leaves, he went to find out if there was anything on it. When he came to it, he found nothing but leaves, for it was not the season for figs. He said to it, "May no one ever eat fruit from you again." And his disciples heard it. They came to Jerusalem and went into the temple and began to throw out those buying and selling. He turned the tables of the money changers and the chairs of those selling doves, and would not permit anyone to carry goods through the temple. He was teaching them, "It is not written, 'My house will be called a house of prayer for all nations,' but you have made it a den of thieves." The chief priests and the scribes heard this and started looking for a way to kill him, for they were afraid of him, because the whole crowd was astonished by his teaching. When evening came, they would go out of the city. Early in the morning, as they were passing by, they saw the fig tree withered with the roots up. Then Peter remembered and said to him, "Rabbi, look, the fig tree that you cursed has withered." Jesus replied to them, "Have faith in God. Truly, I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, 'Be lifted up and thrown into the sea,' and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that what he says will happen, it will be done for him. Therefore, I tell you, everything you pray and ask for, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. And whenever you stand praying, if you have anything against anyone, forgive them, so that your Father in heaven will also forgive you and your wrongdoings." They came again to Jerusalem. As he was walking in the temple, the chief priests and the scribes and the elders came and asked him, "By what authority are you doing these things? Who gave you this authority to do these things?" Jesus said to them, "I will ask you one question, then answer me, and I will tell you by what authority I do things. Was John the Baptist from heaven or of human origin? Answer me." They discussed it among themselves. "If we say from heaven," he will say, "then why don't you believe in me? But if we say of human origin," they will be afraid of the crowd, because everyone thought that John was truly a prophet. So they answered Jesus, "We don't know." And Jesus said to them, "Neither will I tell you by what authority I do these things." That is chapter 11, and y'all check out the prayer station. It is making a list of everything that you are grateful for. We think that's really important to do during this Easter season and just the time that we've had at home to reflect. So I hope that y'all will make a list of gratitude. Thanks.